Hi there, welcome to the Rangers News YouTube channel. It's Jordan Carlisle joined with James Black, and after his goal on Thursday night, superbly taken goal on Thursday night, we're going to ask, is Alfredo Morelos world class? James?
A bold one. If he's not world class, he's certainly not far away. He's got just about everything in his locker now, and the progression that the guy's made in the 18, 20 months or so, he's been really turning it in for Rangers. It's night and day. He's such a different player to the one that first arrived for Helsinki.
Yeah, I actually remember being at the ground for one. I think it was against Hearts in his first season, not long after he got here, and I just thought big, powerful, strapping lad. Looked a little bit overweight, not in great nick, and he looked in front of goal like you might need to give him 15 chances for him to stick away one or two. But I think now he's deadly, isn't he? What about that one? Obviously, it was a cracking team goal. Good incisive pass from Hollander to start off with. Nice flick on from Kent and Barisic, who we'll talk about elsewhere.
Beckham-esque cross.
A stunning cross in, but it's the sort of I think one thing that you need to look at with Morelos is that you always expect him to convert now.
Aye, definitely. I mean,
so
when you take his age into account as well, he's at 22, 23. It's been a fantastic rise. He's now looking like the player that Rangers fans really wanted him to become. And even his progression back into the Colombian national side, you can just see that he's really grown so much.
Yeah, I think that's the international stuff is key. I think because there's a lot of people on social media, it's a bit of a trend to be like, he's now at that level where you need to be talking about 20 million plus and that sort of stuff. And I think being involved in the international arena is going to help that. I think that's one place where he still needs to prove himself. So I think, no matter what Celtic fans or whatever will say about Edouard, I think, he's clearly the best striker in Scotland.
Absolutely.
30 goals in all competitions last season, and he's got more than Edouard this year already. And in terms of goals, obviously, he needs to get the old firm monkey off his back. But in terms of that side of things, it's obvious. And in European competition, so he basically bullied Feyenoord in that game without scoring. Brilliant, bullied the centre back at Young Boys, and brilliant run and finish there. And then he's done it again at Porto. So we've seen him produce domestically, seen him produce on a European stage, and I think now that's probably the next step for him.
And as well, when you look at the clubs that's been linked with him recently, so it's been like Crystal Palace and Aston Villa, you actually kind of feel that it would almost be a level below him now to be playing at that kind of level of club. I think everybody expects that there will come a time sooner or later when he's going to move down south. But now you're starting to think that Villa, Palace, those kind of lower mid-table teams, that he's far above that.
It is interesting because I think that's where he wants to go, isn't it? He said before that his dream is to play in the English Premier League, and he said that since he was growing up as a youngster. But yeah, it's a question of whether that but teams like Palace and stuff are doing very well this year. I think Palace are certainly in the top 8 in the league and stuff at the minute, but it's whether the stature going from basically playing for Rangers in European competition, you're gonna have to give up those nights against Porto and stuff like that to go and play there, maybe with a view to moving on to a bigger club down the line. But I don't know when it comes to January. What do you think?
No, he's
nothing.
No,
nothing. No matter what the price.
He'll be at Ibrox until the summer at the least.
And what about valuations from there on?
Well, this talk about 20 million, it's far too low now for me. Even if you look at Kieran Tierney going for 25 million, you typically pay premiums for players that kind of play in these really specialist positions. So Tierney being a left back probably help boost his price. Centre forwards kind of have that same thing as well, where people do often pay much more than they're probably worth. Andy Carroll being the perfect example.
What was that, 50?
50 million for somebody that done no bad for 6 months.
Yeah, I think maybe as the months go on, if he keeps producing, then it's only going to do well. And I think one thing that it'd be remiss not to talk about is discipline-wise. That then last season, there's no doubt that he was a complete liability at times. So the guy still scores 30 goals, and I think he got 18 yellows and 5 reds, which it's a shocking record, but I think we sort of brushed over it at the time, sort of needs be, but it was a shocking record, which he's now come to terms with, and now sort of looks like a guy who's not just out to try and prove a point every week, and everyone knows he's good. He's proven that side of things, and now he's taking his level up.
I think having Jermain Defoe beside him really helped him. Having somebody that's been there and done it at the highest level, somebody that's really kind of helped the penny drop for him.